Wanna say thank you. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you for everything, for who you are. Cover me, touch my heart. I wanna say, Lord, thank you for everything you're doing in my life. Thank you. Oh, I wanna say, you've been so good to me. Thank you. I wanna say thank you. Oh, here we go. I wanna say thank you. Come on, give it up for Jesus. So much to be thankful for tonight. I gotta tell you, it's such a beautiful sight and an honor for us to just be here and worship with you all. Some of you, most of you believe in Jesus. Some of you, maybe you're still not sure. But whoever you are, you're at the right place tonight. We're thankful that you're here. Hey, how about that video of our kids? I don't know if you're counting, there's 18. 18. Wow. Between the five of us, we have 18.
Wow.
So on your way out, buy a CD and a t-shirt. I don't know why you're laughing, but laugh and go back there and buy you a CD. I remember a few years ago, Sam's youngest daughter, Courtney, she said, "Dad, are you leaving again?" This is what we do for a living. You know, we travel about maybe 100 to 120 concerts a year. And we were leaving, and Courtney said, "Dad, why are you leaving again?" He said, "Well, honey, I got to go tell people about Jesus. And we go get money so you can eat." She said, "I'm not hungry." You know, we would do anything for our kids. Am I right? I mean, and so watching that video, we love our kids. And I see so many kids here tonight, and I'm so glad you're here. In about 6 weeks, my brothers and I and our wives and all of our kids are going to go to the Dominican Republic, which is a third world country, south of where we live at. And this will be our second year in a row going. Last year, we had the opportunity to go during spring break. And I'm telling you, I grew up, us five brothers, we grew up in Samoa. And I say this with all due respect. We know what poverty looks like. In Samoa, if you have food, you've got all you need. You got a pair of slippers to wear to school, church, and basketball. And so we know what poverty looks like, but I promise you, I've never seen poverty like I saw last spring in the Dominican Republic. We went there. I remember we got there for the first 3 days. We were in this area and we were like heartbroken. We thought, man, this is so sad. And then day number 4, we all got on a bus and we went about 30 minutes to a sugarcane village. And when we got there, in the middle of nowhere was this village of about 80 families that literally lived like nobody should have to live. Now, before we got there, we stopped by at a store. It would be their Foodland or Walmart. By the way, Foodland. I went to Foodland today. I promise you, I bought just some snacks. $48 for chips and Gatorade. I said, man, what's in this Gatorade? But anyway, so we get there, we buy groceries at the store, about $800 worth of groceries. And then we go to this village, 80 families. And I remember when we got off the bus, there were literally mothers running up to our wives and our daughters, handing them their babies. Literally, we couldn't understand them, but what their look in their eyes was like, take my baby, give him a better life. As we sang and prayed, I felt like, God, just feel so hopeless. And then after we handed out the groceries that we bought to 80 families, and $800 might seem like a lot for one family, but for 80 families, can you imagine feeding 80 families for a week for just $800? It's not a lot. And I remember leaving there heartbroken, and I asked our tour guide who took us there, I said, so how are these people going to eat next week? And he said, well, most of them just hope that another bus comes through. And so as we were leaving, I remember my son saying, Dad, what should we do when we get back home? Should we sell everything? I looked at him, I said, you can. But I said, no, son, I appreciate your heart. I said, I don't know if we sell it. I don't know, but here's what I do know. That wherever God gives us the opportunity, we're going to tell people that there's people in the DR that desperately need help. They're not looking for a grand house or even a car. They're just looking for food. So tonight, I want to thank our brother Alex and U-Turn and everyone that's put on this concert. Not only for bringing us here, but for giving us the opportunity to share this mission. In 5 weeks, we're going back to the DR. And the only reason why we're able to go to these places, let me just tell you, there's no major company behind sponsoring us. There's no record label. There's no big church. The only way we're able to afford to go and feed people and stay there for a week and tell them about the gospel of Jesus Christ is because people just like you. And I want to say this. I'm proud to say this. We have what we call cousins who are basically partners with us on a financial basis monthly. And so many of our cousins, out of all the places in the world, many of them are from Kauai. And you're probably sitting here right now. So we want to just tell you thank you. Give yourselves a hand. So here's what I'm going to ask. We're not going to pass a plate right now. I know you bought a ticket, and this is no pressure. But if you are the kind of person that God has blessed and you just want to continue to bless others, how many know we are blessed so we can bless? We have some brothers and sisters that have envelopes here. And if you would like to join us in helping, continuing to help people in the DR and wherever God opens the door, would you just raise your hand? We want to get you an envelope. And basically, thank you so much. We got people coming right here. This envelope is for you to take and fill this out. If you want to become a monthly partner for $40 or more, or any amount above that, that would be great. Some right here, Neil. If you fill this out tonight, we're not going to pass a plate, but this is very important. And hopefully we'll remind you at the end of the concert. We're going to ask you to fill this out. If you sign up by credit card, because it helps us administratively and saves us so much time, we want to give you a copy of our latest CD called Love Chapter for free. Just take this in the back with you. Anybody else, keep your hand held and we'll get you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you so much, Kauai. This is awesome. Sign this just as clear as you can. Did we miss somebody here? We got everybody? At the end of the concert, please take this envelope, sign it, and look for Debbie and Neil. Neil and Debbie are right there. They can just wave their hands. There you go. Neil's the good-looking man with that lei right there. It's beautiful, beautiful. And again, we promise you that what you give, and as you partner with us through finances and prayer, we promise to use it to further the gospel of Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for your time.